Hey everybody, Soapbox Bill here again, and this is my reaction video for the PC Gaming press conference event thing at E3. I'm over here on the East Coast, so a lot of time difference between that event and everything. Wanted to let it sit for a little while, what I saw and think about it. And here's what I've come up with so far. PC Gaming wins the award for the show, at least at this point, for the most deep intro, which was about what it means to be a PC gamer. I built my own computer. I'm in the process of selecting parts for another computer. It's a very special kind of connection that PC gamers have with their PCs and with the games they play on them and with the people they play with. We turn the screws, we build it, we put it together, we are its keeper. I know every little inch of that tower right there and every single spec for every part I have researched. It's makes the computer truly personal, and that's what the intro was saying, and that's deep, profound, and yet at the same time so relatable, because anyone who's ever built a computer or has a high-end computer knows what that means. And with mods, with things you can do only on PC, Bethesda's brought in mods in their circles for their games, but for the large part, a lot of those kind of experiences can only be had on PC. And it was a really good intro to the show. And it stuck with me, and it's really good. Let's see what happened next. I think I remember, but let's see what happened next. Woo. Everybody wooed. And, they brought out the big guns to start. I heard about it a couple days ago that XCOM was going to be at the PC Showcase. I love XCOM, and I was thinking, oh, is this going to be like Enemy Within, the huge game-changing expansion for Enemy Unknown, the first XCOM game, and it is. War of the Chosen, I think, is, or something, The Chosen is the tagline, and so far that game has me more pumped than any other. Even Anthem back at the Microsoft conference didn't have me as pumped as this one. Totally changing XCOM, adding new classes, adding new everything, new heroes, new villains, new enemies, new factions, and the Lost, which are zombies in XCOM. We had that a little bit in the first one with the chrysalid zombie things, but this is just entire cities made up of them, and they don't care if you're an alien or if you're human. They will kill you. And just hordes of zombies. It's just... oh, I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's launching later this year, which makes me really happy. The first mod I'd want to download for that is if it has a Long War, the Long War 2 mod, if that compatibility patch with that DLC to make it even better, because Long War 2 is just such a great mod. From that incredibly high point, it sadly did not go out well. Actually, yeah, I misremembered. They had a couple of good games after that. Ooblets, which I was kind of confused by. What am I watching? And it seemed cute. I wasn't really drawn into it, but I was still really excited from XCOM, so I just kind of went with it. And BattleTech, the new mech game, tactical mech shooter. XCOM with giant mechs. Again, reinvigorated that. I love those tactical turn-based games, and the graphics look amazing, and that's another game I'm excited for. And Warhammer Total War 2. I'm a fan of the Total War 40K franchise. I've played a lot of those games. I never got into the original Total War, neither the tabletop nor any of the video games, but I might pick up the first and second one of this because it looks fun. It looks like I would enjoy it. Not sure if that would be a good entry point, because I'm used to, the Space Marines, the Orcs, the Eldar, but who knows? Maybe I'll take a look at it. And from there, it just went downhill, which is sad. Very, very sad. And the announcer guy kept on stopping for applause at certain points. Never do that. No, don't do that. I've taken tons of public speaking classes and communications classes. I work in media. Never pause for applause. It makes you look like an asshat. It's just, if you hear applause, pause for the applause, not pause for applause. When there is applause, then you pause. I'm not sure if anybody else has said that before, but it's good words to live by. And laughing at his own jokes, like, haha, and maybe one or two people laugh. Don't do that. Just keep rolling. And then it just turned out to be pretty much a rehash of a lot of the stuff we saw at Microsoft's conference, which just kind of broke all my excitement that I had, because I was initially really pumped, and then it's like, wait, didn't I see this before? This is just more of that. What? Why are we rehashing that? I think they even rehashed the Intel pre-show little 15-20 minute press conference they had, which Intel, I get that you're sponsoring this press conference and this event, but don't beat us over the head with it. Just it became obtrusive and just not. It took away from the games and from the reason so many people were there. There was Echo Arena, which the Lost Echo and Echo Arena. Lost Echo looks interesting for a VR game. Echo Arena is essentially VR Blitzball from Final Fantasy X. So if you've played Blitzball in Final Fantasy X and you wanted to think, hey, what would it be like to play this in VR? That's pretty much Echo Arena. Just so much, and so much cringe. So much cringe at this press conference. Just not Oh, the tweets, all the tweets. Just so much cringe, and it was not the bulk of the middle of the conference of this press event, of this showcase, was not as engaging as the first part until we got to the last game. Cliff Bleszinski, the man, the legend, came up on stage to announce his new game. What was that? What was the name of it? He just, when he came up on stage, he was not pulling any punches. He said, yeah, this is what we want, this is what we got. I'm embarrassed now. It would be a simple Google search. Oh, Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers, which is his own entry into this kind of arena shooter MMO type market, which is a multiplayer experience selling for $30, $29.99. And the way he said it, we are not going to be charging a full $60 for a multiplayer mode. No, we're charging $30. And it's just like, yes, he gets it. He gets that players and gamers don't want to pay for just a multiplayer mode. And just his straightforwardness was so refreshing at the end of this showcase that if that had not happened, I probably would have been like, stay for, watch the first 10 minutes with XCOM. Maybe the first half hour for the good stuff that's there. And afterwards it's just cringe, but he really saved them there at the end. So, looking forward to the new XCOM expansion, Total War, Battletech, and Lawbreakers. So, a good handful of good games there at the PC Showcase. Lots of cringe, though. Lots of cringe. But it was a good showing. It was a good showing, if a bit cringy. I'm not even sure if that's a real word, but it is what it is. I missed the Ubisoft conference, doing some stuff around the house and recording these. I'll probably rewatch that archive. We got the Sony event coming up tonight. Gonna tune in for that, see what Sony's response is to Microsoft, and Nintendo's tomorrow, and I don't care. So I'll probably cut the grass. Well, I'll see all you guys later, and hope you have a good E3, and see you guys next time.